Customer Service Award for highest client ratings, D Magazine's Best Realtor, 5-star Professional Award, and several other recognitions for her success and service to clients. Join her each week as she meets with the top community influencers to help you get to know the area you want to call home. Don't just love your home, love your community. And now, here's your host, Kimberly Woodard.
Good afternoon, viewers. I am so excited about this episode. It is an episode that is dear to my heart because I've had some great connections with this organization, and it is the Junior League of Collin County. I have here with me Liz Gray, which is the Communications VP, and Katie Harris, who is the chair of Meet the Wreath. Yay! Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk to the viewers. First, we're going to start about the Junior League of Collin County and what a huge impact this organization has on our community. So let's start with that.
Okay. So the Junior League of Collin County is an organization of women that is focused on training and community impact and supporting the other agencies that are doing all kinds of good work in Collin County. And we're a membership of almost 1,000 women strong.
Yes.
And Meet the Wreath is our biggest fundraiser that we have each year.
Yes, and it's such an landmark icon. I mean, everyone puts it on their calendars for November because it's always around the same time, so you can just list it on your calendar for a reoccurring event. Right. Yeah, of course, dates change. And let's just talk about the women in the organization. The Collin County's chapter is a little bit different than some of the other chapters around. And with that being is that you see a diverse age. There's people from that just got out of college to people who have retired and want to do something with their free time.
Right.
So a little bit different than some of the other chapters that are out there.
It is. And, one of the things about our league as well is that we are what we call a working league. Yeah. So about 85 to 90% of our women work outside of the home. They're holding another job and they're coming and giving some hours and some time to contribute back to the community as well. So it is a really diverse group of women in age, in profession. And I think that's one of the things that makes us such a strong league is that we have a lot of different strengths that come to the table.
Right.
And we're able to draw from all of those and push that back out into the community to do good work.
Definitely. And let's tell some of our viewers that are not familiar with the Junior League, and I know we use the word agency so much in our nonprofit lingo, but let's kind of define what agencies that the Junior League supports in the community.
Sure. So we work with organizations around the city like City House, which is a safe space for youth that may be in transition or in a situation at home where they need to be removed for some reprieve for some period of time. We work with Children's Medical Center in Plano. We have a program called CARES, and we work with the Eating Disorders Unit and go in and provide some fun arts and crafts for the youth that are there, that are inpatient as well as their outpatient youth, just to kind of give them a fun break from everything that they're working through while they're on campus. We also work with the Collin County Juvenile Detention Center. We have a program called JUMP, and it stands for Juvenile Mentoring Program, where our members go in and they work with nonviolent juvenile offenders to really help them to learn the skills and understand that they're valued as a part of the community and that we want them to come back out of this program as contributing adult members of society. So there's some really amazing programs that we work with around Collin County. We also do emergency agency assistance. So sometimes we have a nonprofit or a public agency who has an emergency budget situation and they can contact the Junior League and apply for emergency assistance. It's just a one-time fee to help them get through whatever their current situation is that they might be experiencing, as well as grants. So at the end of the year, we do grants for nonprofits that maybe we didn't work with throughout the year, and we take some of that money that we used in fundraising and we push that back out to other nonprofit organizations in the community that are kind of doing work beyond what we're able to do in the community as well. So,
and it's such a lovely organization that for someone who is looking to volunteer and really dive into maybe some different organizations, you can do that when you're in the Junior League, because one year you could be more active in one agency and another year you could dive into another. So it just gives a lot of balance for those that maybe, this may be something of interest of joining if they're not members. So.
It's a really great way to kind of get your feet wet too, because one of our goals in the Junior League is to train women to be volunteer leaders in the community. So you can come in and you can learn about some of these organizations that we work with and support, but you can also work the business side of the league, which is what I'm doing this year as the communications vice president and working on the brand and the social media and the website. So there's a lot of experiences and training that you can get, and then you can take those out and go be part of other organizations going forward as well. So,
well, wonderful. Well, this leads up to Neath the Wreath, and how Neath the Wreath is such a vital part of the whole Junior League's business plan, and raising money through the Neath the Wreath event, and that you can give it back to the community.
Exactly.
So let's talk. So Katie has such a fun job. I relate. I've been in her shoes several years ago, but it is such a fun event. So we're coming up on our
24th year.
Yay! And so for some of us that were past chairs, yes, we're getting old, ladies. I know it. But hey, we had a fun. It's fun, and we love seeing it grow and just take different shapes and just keep going, and every year there's always something new and exciting. So let's talk about, first of all, the date. We need to tell our viewers when Neath the Wreath is.
It's going to be November 7th through the 10th at Plano Event Center.
So mark your calendars, people. You will not want to miss it. And to start off Neath the Wreath, the preview night, or ladies' night, we like to call it.
Yes.
So let's talk about ladies' night. It is such a fun event, and I think what it's fun about is that you see the same people that come every year. They have it on their calendar. They make it a girls' night out. They bring, maybe their family, their moms, their sisters. I know I bring my mom and sisters to it every year, and it's just kind of it's an event that we go every year.
Yeah. So Ladies Night Out is basically the preview party that you get early access before our general shoppers come in on Thursday. So Wednesday, before we open to market, we welcome over 700 ladies into the building. And everybody gets dinner and drinks, and Santa Claus is there. He makes an appearance, and there's complimentary valet, and there's just fun activities available to participate in the night. We've got some new things planned this year that are going to be very exciting. So it's always a fun time. You can come and go as you please. But you get the early access to all the merchants. So you get the best
of
merchandise
That's right.
to get all your gifts knocked out first before they sell out or run out or...
Oh, yeah. There's always that hot item that, everyone is walking through the event, and you're like, where does that come? Where is that? Okay, I got to go have it. So, yes. And let's talk about tickets. So, you've got the two classifications. You've got the VIP and you've got the general. And we know that VIP sells out quick.
Very fast.
So let's tell our viewers when the tickets go available and how much they are and how they can get those tickets.
So the VIP tickets, both tickets go on sale October 10th at 10 a.m. So mark your calendar, 10/10, 10 a.m. It's very easy to remember.
I love it.
Yes. So the VIP tickets are $150, and there's a very limited number. So I think last year they sold out in about 7 minutes.
Yep.
So they go quick.
Sounds about right.
Yes. And then the general admission tickets are $75, and we cut that off at a certain attendance as well, because we want to keep the night feeling exclusive, like you're getting that preview special event feeling.
Right. And the VIP tickets, those people do get in an hour before the
An hour and a half.
Oh,
they get an hour and a half.
Oh, that's new for me.
Right?
It is.
I get more shopping time.
Yes. More shopping time, a more relaxed environment to get dinner when you want to, and kind of just kind of have a more private feel in the building, since it is such a limited number of people. We really wanted to make it that you get that VIP exclusive experience.
Nice.
And so you also, with that VIP ticket, get the VIP swag bag that comes with it. So that's a nice bonus that maybe isn't unexpected, that you just get a bag filled with great items from throughout the community, and some of our merchants contribute, and it's just a really awesome, shaping up to be amazing this year.
Oh, well, fun. It's like Christmas.
Everybody loves the swag bag.
Right. Everyone loves a swag bag.
Yes.
And there's always those, it's like I said, it's like Christmas, and it keeps giving and giving. So let's talk about, Need the Wreath. And so you've got merchants from every, all different classifications, and merchants that are coming from all over the United States, not just here locally. So it's really a neat, a shopping experience. And I know myself, there's, always those favorite items.
Yes.
So are there anything that we should be knowing about? Or let's talk about some of our favorites.
We try to keep a new mix coming in. So there's always fresh merchandise.
Yes.
We really try to keep that in mind. I personally like the food. Because there's always like great cheeses or dips or chocolate, or there's just lots of options. And so the food for me is, the fun part.
I agree, because they also have food tastings.
Yes.
And I have to say, I love my my oils. I love my cooking oils. Worcestershire sauce is a must-have staple. I see my vendor every year, and he sees me coming. And the other cooking oils that I always try something new from him every year. And the one I opened, and I just opened it, and marinated the chicken with it one night. It was the easiest thing. I threw the chicken through that. I was like, oh, let's open that. It was the best. I can't wait to what I will pick up this year.
His infused oils are fantastic.
Yes.
Another favorite is last year there was a bow and arrow company. Like, I've got two small boys that just are 100% boy. And they had these arrows. It was a bow and arrow set that had these foam balls on the end of the arrow.
Yep.
They're a huge hit in my house. We bought them as gifts for my kids, for my nephews, for everybody. And they just go to town and fight with each other, and it's amazing.
I bought those for my nephews too. They like to do bow and arrows at the farm, but they also like to do that in the city, at their house in the city. So, I asked my sister, and she goes, "That would be perfect, so they don't hurt someone at the house,
right. Or break anything."
Yes, or the dog, So they've enjoyed them. So yes, I love. There's always that new. Item, that you guys really are good with, selecting the merchants and their merchandise to make sure that it is just a fun shopping experience.
Sure.
Yeah. It's interesting because we usually get over 300 applications, and we only have room for like 125-ish merchants. So it's always a tough process to go through and make those selections, hoping that you pick the right choices that shoppers are going to enjoy.
Right. And this is a planning thing from right after you clean up the last day of the event to here you go. You're already starting over. But again, I commend you guys. You guys do a great job with really looking at the merchants and doing that selection process. That really appeals to the public, because that's why everyone is coming back, because they can't wait to see who's going to be there. So let's talk about the event that week. We've talked about Ladies Night Out as the preview event. What else do we have to look forward to? Is there any other things going on during the shopping experience days?
So the shopping will start 9 a.m. on Thursday morning, November 7th, and then we'll be open from 9 to 5 on Thursday, 9 to 9 on Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday, and then 11 to 4 on Sunday. So there's lots of hours and opportunities to come visit and come shop. We do have a community stage that we're going to be showcasing some local performers and some local people that are going to be filling those times out on the stage.
Yes.
And we have some great raffle prizes. This is something that is fairly new in the last couple of years, that we have an opportunity to purchase a raffle ticket. And we've got some great prizes that are available. There's 3 choices this year, and you get to put your raffle ticket in the prize that you want to win. And then Sunday at the close of market, we'll draw that ticket and choose winners for each selection.
Fun.
Yeah. And as always, shoppers get their souvenir shopping bag when they come in, and that's always a huge hit.
It is. I have my collection.
I do too.
And I can't get rid of them. I love my bags. I was going through my bags when we moved this year, I was going through all the bags, and I have like all my years, and they're all there, and they're all different styles, and they're different, and I love to look at the different themes from those past years. It's just fun.
It's very fun, and we've been very fortunate this year to partner with Children's Health. They're our presenting sponsor, so they'll be the face of the bag this year.
Oh,
so that's
great.
very exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited that they partnered with y'all.
Yeah.
So.
It's been great.
Yay. And then you also have, you always have a sponsor for the Ladies Night Out event.
Yes. So Sewell Audi McKinney is our Ladies Night Out presenting sponsor. So they'll have some fun things for the night as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Sewell.
Yes. Thank you.
And then you have all various, I'm sure, other contributing sponsors. So there's great, so, and if you are, still looking to, if you're a business out there, you want to be involved in sponsor, I'm sure they're still looking for sponsors.
Yes, always. We're always looking for sponsors.
So you can contact. So let's also tell viewers, so if we're ready, when do the general tickets go on sale, and where can they purchase those tickets?
Those will also be available October 10th.
Okay, great.
And they'll be the online purchases. You can purchase them there.
And we'll have the website out there for y'all viewers, so you can just click on that.
Yeah, and then Tom Thumb will also distribute them. If you want a discounted ticket price, they offer them at a special rate at all the Collin County Tom Thumb locations.
Great.
All of the participating Collin County Tom Thumb locations. Yeah.
So you can either buy them online if you're an online shopper, or you could go to your local area, Tom Thumb in the Collin County area, and purchase them there.
Yeah, or just show up the day that it starts and buy a ticket at the door. That's always an option too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We don't turn them away. There's a way.
We want everyone to experience it.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes. Well, it's so fun. And okay, let's talk about these little cups. I was so excited that when they brought these. So this is something new this year.
It is. So it kind of goes with our theme this year, because we are very excited to be doing a Tex-Mex holiday fiesta.
Oh, I love it.
So we're going to be, so that's why all the bright colors and why we're in bright colors today. Because you're going to see a lot of paper flowers and kind of some things that maybe you would see in the San Antonio Riverwalk, just like very fun and festive celebration. So we're really excited. This is our commemorative item this year. If they make it past our membership, they might be available at market, but we'll see if they make it far enough to get there.
Well, they're great, and I got pink to go with community cocktails.
That's right.
So I love it. Well, this is so much fun. I hope viewers, you get to go out and really experience the Meet the Wreath event. It is, if you haven't been there, you've got to go. I mean, it is just one big shopping event, and you can knock out all your Christmas shopping or holiday shopping or whatever you celebrate. You need gifts for one-stop shop. Get really unique items for them. I always end up finding unique things. And every year when I'm giving those gifts, people are like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" I'm like, "My secret."
Not a secret anymore.
So, well, you just don't know the vendor.
That's right.
All right, viewers. So I have a great opportunity for y'all. The Junior League and Meet the Wreath have given me some tickets that I get to give away on my podcast. So all you need to do is follow the link below. You'll register for the Meet the Wreath newsletter, where you're going to get all the updates and all the must-see events that are going out during that week, as well as different things on merchants and things like that. But once you register for that newsletter, you'll be entered to win a pair of tickets, general admission, to the Meet the Wreath event. All right. Well, thank you, ladies, and thank you to the Junior League of Collin County.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome. Cheers.
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 Thanks for tuning in to Community Cocktails with Kimberly. If you'd like to contact Kimberly with your real estate needs, you can reach her at kimberlywoodard.ebby.com. Hope you enjoyed our guest this week. Tune in every first and third Wednesday of the month for insights from industry leaders in your DFW area. Remember, don't just love your home, love your community.